Okay, all right. So let's let me show you guys this because this is a big deal in the VTuber community today. So it says Silvervale and Nyanners backing up Veibae, making the mentally disabled the butt of their jokes. Also, Silvervale randomly bringing up the gay pony in Smite. Okay, so just listen to this. It's kind of disturbing. Just this is a trigger warning here. Like, this is what they're about to say is very mean, so just take a look.
Twitter thread. Oh no, she said retard. Oh
no.
Oh my god. I said it again.
My feels. I'm so offended.
Classic. You can't be friends with me anymore.
How could she say this?
No.
She played the gay pony in Smite.
You can't sit with us.
It's just like I'm just gonna like put my 2 cents here. Not that anyone gives a crap about what I have to say because I'm a tiny VTuber comparison, but like I feel like I don't know, like these VTubers are kind of like the mean girls of like the VTubering world. You know what I mean? Like they're super popular and they can get away with saying terrible things and like not violate terms of service, and that's terrible. I mean, what they're saying is terrible and very mean and very like belittling to people. And like she's also said in the past like that like this my channel isn't a safe space and stuff like that now. And it's kind of like weird when we've come so far when it comes to like mental health for someone to like say things like this. And essentially like no consequences will ever be felt, right? Because they're so big and they're so popular that the people will still support them regardless. And it's kind of like I don't know if you guys have seen like iDubbbz. I don't know if you guys know who iDubbbz is, but iDubbbz recently came out with an apology video about like how like, oh, I was so mean in the past and I'm really sorry and stuff like that. The thing is, you're mean and you create like a fan base and you get popular and you make money, and then like 2 years later you're like, oopsie, I'm sorry, my feel is so bad. And I'm just like, that's kind of a cop-out. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's good that you've recognized what you've done, but also, like, sometimes people do things just to get attention to, and I think that it's not really cool. I think VTubers were originally made for people who were, like, shy or, like, weren't able to, like, be up to societal beauty standards. I mean, that's why I use a VTuber. I mean, a lot of times, like, people can't see past what I look like, and I feel like I'm passed over for a lot of opportunities. And even people who know me in real life and they know I'm a VTuber, like, for example, Anime North, I got completely looked over for the VTuber panel, and I even got, like, shunned by the VTuber panel. Even though I consistently produce like I've had, like, I think the one time I took a break was when I actually had COVID, but like otherwise, like I stream all the time, and not all the time, but I stream consistently, and that's not really rewarded. It's people who are mean and people who are already pretty and people who are already like they don't need a VTuber model. They make a VTuber model and then they just become more successful. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Even in the VTuber world. And it sucks to say, and I don't want to be the person to say it, but here I am. I'm going to say it because not everything is super nice and rosy in the VTuber community, right? Like, people like this will just be mean to their viewers, and they'll win, and they'll succeed, and then in a couple years they'll feel bad about it. Or they'll, graduate and just come out with a different VTuber model. And like, right? Like, come on. Like, guys, we all know what's going on here. It's very frustrating as a VTuber who actually, because people are like, oh, just if you create content, like, then, like, you'll be popular. And you're just like, that's not true. It's not true. And it's so frustrating because you're selling people a lie, right? So for me personally, I like VTubing because it allows me to connect with people, because people can be very surface and shallow, and so it helps me break through that personally, because it sucks. It sucks. But I'd rather just tell you guys the truth than not. So anyways, I know I'm like very much like a veteran of truth here, but no, the truth nobody wants to hear because it's ugly and uncomfortable. But anyways, long story short, I don't like what this lady did, and I can tell you guys that because You guys are my channel. You guys are my people. But like, if I were to tell like the VTubing world, I would be crucified. So, anyways, I didn't really like what this person had to say, and because they have such a huge following, it doesn't even matter. But long story short, I don't think you should be mean to people. I mean, like, this world is your life is short, world is short. Be nice to people, love as much as you can, and I think that's kind of the main goal. Anyways, so yeah, that's my long rant about that.